Hi guys, welcome back to More For All Mankind. We have finally got to the season finale, episode 10. So just a bit of a warning, heads up, it's a long one. It's an hour and 20 minutes, so we're not going to do any recap. We'll talk about it at the end. So let's just dive straight in to episode 10, season finale.
I mean, it's all just a cycle, you know? Panama does one thing, Reagan does another, Soviets do something else, and then Reagan's got to respond, so he shows the public he's standing his ground. Flight. Jamestown is showing a depressurization event.
You think?
Jamestown, do you read?
They have been infiltrated.
What's going on? Pressure issue in Jamestown.
They don't know.
OPSCOM cabin pressure is less than 1 PSI. You copy? OPSCOM pressure is returning to normal.
Oh, no.
Just a faulty sensor.
Copy that, Jamestown. Thanks for the clarification.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Got him to talk.
Хорошо.
I knew it'd be this guy who decided to do this.
Этот отсек держи разгерметизированным, он прикроет наш фланг. Where is he?
Like I said, I don't know. Wait.
Fuck. Smart though. Sea Dragon on route to moon. You know, I've got to say, with no dialogue. We're at the end of season 2 of this already, and this show's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's your turn to get some shut-eye.
Where's Baran?
Already in low lunar orbit. On course to intercept us when we cross the blockade.
Sergei said they need more time before docking. That's all.
Oh, wait a minute, do they know?
Been saying for the past 5 hours.
I don't know why they don't just admit it's to do with the lunar blockade. Save us all some time.
Have we crossed the blockade line yet? Is Baran?
Margot, you know, I can't get into the details. It's a classified operation.
Oh, Christ.
Apollo. That's a no-go on the co-planar rendezvous burn.
So she's saying that Sergei's saying they need more time, so that tends to suggest they do know what's going on.
Hurry up and wait, huh?
I'm wanting to know for definite one way or another whether this was a group
one more trip around the world.
team effort up on the moon from the Russians that made this bold move, or whether it's come directly from their government. The way they've done it is very devious because no one else quite knows what is going on. No one else. But they must be aware that the rest of the bases
Jesus, Gordon, what the fuck?
knows what's happened here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think they've just killed him.
President has given this man asylum, and we are not giving him back.
Seriously.
Yeah.
They'll kill Rossi. We are outmanned. 2 of your Marines aren't even here. They're still guarding that stupid goddamn claim site.
Until they have me.
They want him back. They do not want him defecting. It's down to whoever has the superior force. I've really found this woman a source of strength in this show, but I do believe what she did and the timing in which she did it.
You ever worry about Ed when he's up there?
Huh.
Of course. We'll find ways to manage. Pot really helps.
Yes, as you down here with people around you.
bet.
A bit different than that.
You don't have anything to worry about, though. Tracy is as tough as they come.
Pathfinder, Houston, we show you in lunar orbit.
Houston, we have no radar contact with Baran.
Pathfinder, wait one while we check with Goddard for an update. Baran has crossed to the far side of the moon.
They were bluffing.
You don't know that.
Our badass nuclear-powered space fighter scared those Ruskies back to their cave.
All right.
I wouldn't be too
Sally's not wrong.
confident.
Let's stay vigilant here.
Sea Dragon cannot enter lunar orbit. Well, we were very clear. The United States does not recognize your blockade. And it is provocative actions like this that lead... The U.S. was first to shoot a gun on the moon. The Soviet northern fleet off the coast of Panama has 30 targets in the southern U.S.
You could have just started World War III. I said the Marines are going to appear to be the bad guys after doing what they did up here.
U.S. carriers have been deployed in the Gulf of Mexico as people across the nation begin to stockpile supplies in anticipation of an all-out conflict.
In our world, could have actually initiated World War III just like where this is headed.
That's not good enough, Sergei.
No.
Every time we're supposed to dock, you come up with another delay.
Best I can do is to give your
next docking opportunity.
Fine, go ahead.
07-853-72.
He's doubling down in saying what you've done is an act of war, but I've no choice but to respond.
Every trip around the Earth increases the chances that something will go wrong.
True.
I hate to say it, but she's right.
Yep, she's absolutely right.
Handshake.
Ellen, we've gone through too much to just give up on this now. This is what Tom was talking about. Just give me one more orbit.
This is going to determine whether you really are at war or not, the outcome of this.
And then they come home.
Tell them they won't be docking. Rescues are kicking the can again. One more time around. After that, we're pulling the plug.
Some news over here. Unfortunately,
We're gonna need for you to proceed with another orbit.
We didn't come all this way just to wave at each other through the window.
I hear you, Apollo, I do.
What are you guys doing over there?
Comrade Orlov continues to struggle with space adaptation.
Starting to get the feeling this handshake isn't gonna happen, Stepan.
Yes, I also have this feeling.
at least we got a nice view.
It's the distrust and the fear that has created this whole situation. Even her shooting without understanding what she was seeing. Are we going to be seen to be the ones who played? Off book.
Hello?
Sergey?
What the fuck's going
Sorry
on?
for this diversion. I could not speak openly over Norman channel.
You need to tell me what's really going on. I can't do this by myself.
Can he say anything?
We are having avionics issues.
Avionics? I don't believe you. Why didn't you say this earlier?
Soyuz were malfunctioning. Andropov would cancel docking. I know this. Please, Margot, please. You must give me more time.
I trusted you once before, and you guys sent an armed Baron to the moon. The point, Sergeant.
No, Margot, I'm like you. On the outside, trying to do the best I can.
One orbit, that's all I
The
can
weird
manage.
thing is, the pair of them here are actually out the loop as to what's really happening.
There was this old S-band directional antenna linked us to JSC.
Oh.
You know I'm a sweet dog girl, don't you?
Yeah. That's just when OPSCOM went operational. They routed all base communications through the new high-gain antenna.
Well, maybe the old antenna still works.
Old school.
There's only one way to find out.
Tried. That's the first time we've had a pan shot close-up of this up here. And what's actually happening in here? Because the Russians are not budging. They want their man, they're not leaving without him. Can't not do, can we?
Webster, you see them move? Radio immediately. Lopez, on me. Clear.
I just love how they've made this show so the intensity of it. They've done it right. They've not gone overboard with the score and the soundtrack and everything. They've given a real sense of isolation and danger.
You're doing great, Gordo. Keep going.
Oh, wait. I think I see it. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah.
There it is. It's literally a case of just plugging it back in.
Man. That should be it.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
What? What is it?
Wait a minute. Yeah, Saga.
It's with him, but
why are you banging on the door? You know they can't hear that.
Vance!
Oh!
damn it, they can't hear me.
I'll be a son of a bitch. Look who it is.
You spelled
America's sweetheart.
Oh my god. Vance.
Vance!
I promise everything's so deadly fucking silent up here. Dude, turn the fuck around.
Russian!
Too late. Yeah. Stop panicking and do your job. There you go. There you go. This is insane. It's so disturbing because there's no sound. You just don't hear anything. Bonkers.
I'm okay, I think. But my suit's losing pressure.
Yeah, and that's unfortunately what you lot did that started this.
There's nothing I can do. You just...
Hang on. I'm gonna repressurize.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about all these bullet holes that he fired off when you hit him. Oh, crap.
Flight.
It's as bad as firing a gun on a plane.
Pressure
Everything's
again?
pressurized.
No. Negative.
The
He said that there was going to be a
whole thing could go
communication halt for
nuclear.
an hour or two while they worked on some maintenance. Did you command an emergency shutdown of the primary reactor coolant loop? Come in, Jamestown.
Primary coolant. Of all things to get hit.
We've got a problem at Jamestown. The primary
big
coolant loop for the nuclear reactor has shut down.
Christ.
It's a nuclear reactor.
It may be a diversionary tactic by the Russians.
Whatever it is, there's a backup loop that should compensate and cool in the reactor. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm assuming they have backups. It's just the warning's been set off down here with the primary one being hit.
There's a second reactor. Pentagon used last month's Sea Dragon payload as cover to bring a second reactor to Jamestown to,
What?
Produce weapons-grade plutonium.
Now, that reactor is hooked up to the same primary coolant system. We had to bring it online before it was connected to the backup loop.
Which...
So you put another nuclear reactor up there, connected it to the primary coolant because it was all done in shadow and disguise and off the book and secret bloody operation that you've not had time to connect it to the backup. So in other words, this thing could just blow now. And no one has had the security clearance to even know what they're standing on.
It'll go into full meltdown.
Forget for a moment just how nonsensical it is to have nuclear weapons on the moon at all. Safety of that base of this agent.
Ridiculous.
Margot, this was a top secret program run through the Pentagon.
You knew about this?
I, at the time...
Oh, don't waste your breath, Ellen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Margot.
They're not exactly secure right now.
Tracy.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi. Never disconnect the old stuff. Like how they've done this.
Negative. They shut down the comms and we don't have any suits in here.
The nuclear reactor's control computer has gone offline. The reactor is overheating and fast. It will cause a massive nuclear meltdown, killing everyone on the base and rendering Shackleton uninhabitable for 1,000 years.
What can we do?
The backup coolant loop has its own control computer that is functioning. Swap out the cable connectors from the backup computer to the primary loop.
All right, so what are we waiting
What choice do you have?
Cable connectors are outside of OPSCOM, so without suits, there is no way for you to reach them.
So what are we supposed to do? We're
We
just
don't have any
supposed to
suits
sit
in
here
here, do
until the whole thing blows?
How far are those cables from us?
About 25 meters.
I think I can get to them.
What?
I can cover 25 meters in less than 10 seconds.
Jogging, we're talking about running on the surface of the moon without a suit on. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
No.
I mean, he'd have 15 seconds before he lost consciousness. Maybe we could do this.
This is bonkers.
Y'all know what's in the galley. Help me make as close to a suit as I can get.
You can't.
Gordo, Tracy.
Is this even possible?
We don't have an accurate picture yet.
Why would they attack Jamestown? Is this because of the blockade?
It's unclear.
They attacked because they smelled weakness. They're trying to take the moon for themselves, just like they did with Eastern Europe and Southeast Asia. Has Baran come out from hiding yet?
We expect them to re-emerge from the far side of the moon by now, but we haven't seen them yet.
Probably in an elliptical orbit.
Why would they do that?
We'll be
To not be
isolated,
on your radar.
unable to communicate with Houston.
If we're to encounter them while we're back there?
Well, we just got word from the White House. Your orders stand. If you are to
We're losing you, sir.
Nearing loss of...
protect the dragon at all costs.
Yes, sir. Approaching loss of signal.
Is this even possible for Gordo to do this? You can't just go out into the depths of space without a suit.
Tensions between the two countries here on Earth remain at heights not seen in 2 decades.
Are you and Dad getting a divorce?
It's likely. Come on.
Kelly, that's...
I saw you guys fighting in the driveway, and you're talking about all these plans, and none of them seem to involve Dad.
Kelly, your
You
father
kind
went
of
back
dropped
to
it
space,
on
and
her.
I'm just trying to figure...
What is that?
It sounds like an air raid siren. I'm sure that it's just a drill. Hey, everything's gonna be
not
okay.
necessarily.
all right?
In the wake of events in the Gulf of
Doesn't
Mexico,
seem like a
we
drill.
are encouraging residents
Let's head
to take
downstairs,
shelter
okay?
until further notice.
I didn't
You will
realize
have
that.
about 15 seconds total to reach these cable connectors here Best we have, people, so we gotta work with it.
There you go. Well, that's just what you need right now, isn't it?
We're at DEFCON 2. The Soviet fleet off the coast of Panama is threatening the southern United States.
The doors to the bomb shelters are at the rear of Building 30. Anyone who wants to should go now.
Because if you go to DEFCON 1, that's it. No one's moving, not in here, nope, they're all up there.
Well, okay.
Seiji, help me figure out how to use that stuff to make a counter-pressure suit. We gotta do what we can to protect Gordo out there.
Yes, ma'am.
We have to call off Apollo Soyuz.
Yeah.
Bill, and calculate their re-entry at the next window.
Pull on the ones that are currently safe.
Stepan, it's Danny. Have you heard?
Oh. For you know, you could see in World War III start down there while you're up here.
When people tell you who they are, listen. I am tired of pretending I can't hear it. Tired of being used. Being told to smile, keep quiet. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
No, I'm happy with Soviet space program.
I know you don't like this any more than I do. At least Laika got to do her mission.
She's saying fuck 'em.
What are they gonna do to us? We are 100 miles above Earth.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? They can't stop you.
These 2 old tin cans. Don't you want to just
do it?
Go for it.
Every single inch that you can see of your skin, every single inch, because anything that is exposed is going to balloon up the second you set foot on the surface.
Fahrenheit out there, which is going to cause the adhesive of that tape to melt.
what I said.
So, you know, move your ass.
Yeah.
Breathe out all the air in your lungs, or they will burst.
If you want to change your mind,
Decompression.
I am sure they will understand.
No.
But from Gordo's point of view here, he's the only person right now that can reconnect all of this and can reconnect the primary to the secondary to save a fucking nuclear meltdown. Never mind what the hell's going on down there on Earth right now. If he doesn't do this, they're all dead up here anyway. So now he really, really does get to play hero.
Yeah, thanks, Maul.
Well, shit.
I don't know if we're gonna have enough.
There's plenty.
Duct tape for everything.
Everyone up here dies. American, Russian, all of us. Look, maybe if you only had to swap the cable, you could make it back. It's suicide, and you know it.
That's what he's
But if we
suggesting.
both go, we have a shot at making it back.
But you still...
Dog, Denny, Jimmy.
End of discussion, Gordo. We can do this together.
I knew we were going to get some sort of explosive end to the season, but
President has
jeez.
boarded Air Force One as a precautionary measure.
Of course
and
he has.
currently somewhere over the U.S.
Somewhere.
Civil defense authorities have advised the public to remain in fallout shelters or places of safety until further.
Does that change your priorities?
I need to tell you something. But
These two
you can't
included.
get mad.
Even though whoever their husband is, they're in the dark right now as to what's going on up there.
Okay.
I went to see my birth father.
Yeah. Thought she was going to tell her.
When?
He survived.
I didn't even know that you could. How? I don't...
He has a restaurant in Arlington. Found out he immigrated here.
I'm
I suppose actually this is the right time to tell him.
I'm surprised.
And I didn't want you guys to think that...
No. It's okay. It's perfectly normal to be curious. What was he like?
I didn't even talk to him.
She didn't pluck up that much
I
courage.
couldn't. I just stood there. I'm not even sure what, like a connection. And he has his own life.
And his own
his own family. And so do I.
Sometimes the curiosity is enough to go as far as she did and to see him and go, okay.
That's weird. We're getting a transmission from Houston.
G-Dragon does not immediately return to Earth. We will be forced to fire on your ship.
Jesus,
That's turned into Star Trek.
How long till Sea Dragon is
Shooting
within
at
the
each of the
range?
ships now.
Just over 5 minutes.
Open the payload bay doors.
When you start arming your ships up here, this is what happens.
Apollo, Houston, your pitch will be minus 49.3 degrees.
Negative, Houston.
No. Not doing
Come back, Apollo, didn't read you.
You did.
Apollo, you've been Ordered to initiate atmospheric entry in
Yeah,
5
they know.
minutes.
They know.
And I am telling you,
Get
it
stuffed.
ain't happening.
I'm doing it.
You have been given a direct order to
She knows.
re-entry procedure.
And I am choosing to
To ignore it.
I suggest you all begin docking procedures down there if you don't want us to crash into each other on national television.
Okay.
Tell her she can proceed.
On your authority.
I thought the president canceled the docking.
He did.
So let her do it. It's on our authority. It's out of your hands.
Tell them to begin
You're not
the docking
responsible.
procedure.
Yes, ma'am.
Can there something good come out of today?
Go ahead.
And it not be a fucking nuclear war.
Seriously, you want me to tell them?
Oh. Cool. Go for it.
Apollo, Houston.